While everybody's distracted by self-driving cars, they're missing an opportunity with Archer Aviation stock. Chrysler parent company Stellantis is adding to its sizable investment in Archer Aviation. Archer Aviation agreed to develop plans for electric air taxi networks with Southwest Airlines. Investors should seriously consider buying Archer Aviation stock. Let's dive in. Forget robotaxis. Invest in flying taxis instead with Archer Aviation stock. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. Is it better to invest in something that's already on the front page of the news, or something with front page potential? If you want to own a piece of a hidden gem, I invite you to consider Archer Aviation. Then, before it flies into the skies, grab a few shares of Archer Aviation stock. Archer Aviation develops electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, also known as flying cars or flying taxis. A few in the know people are enthused about eVTOL aircraft, but many more investors are busy chattering about on-the-ground autonomous vehicles or robotaxis. Since the media is already buzzing about robotaxis, you might prefer to invest in something that's not front-page news yet. Air taxis could be a hyper-growth industry in the coming years, and one way to get involved is to own Archer Aviation stock. Stellantis adds to its Archer Aviation stock stake. Archer Aviation certainly isn't averse to working with government entities, such as the California Alternative Energy and Advanced Transportation Financing Authority. However, today I'd like to highlight a couple of deals that Archer Aviation has with private businesses. It's definitely good news for Archer Aviation that Stellantis recently invested an additional $55 million into Archer. Stellantis is a Detroit-based automotive giant that owns the Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and other vehicle brands. Clearly, Stellantis isn't too distracted by robotaxis to see the potential for flying taxis. The automaker already invested $110 million in Archer Aviation last year, and now $55 million will be added to that. Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares knows that the future of transportation isn't just about robotaxis. Tavares declared, "With this additional investment in Archer, we remain on course for a future where freedom of mobility extends beyond today's roads." Archer teams up with Southwest Airlines. Meanwhile, Archer Aviation just signed a memorandum of understanding with U.S. airline carrier Southwest Airlines. This is basically a gigantic stamp of approval for Archer from a famous airline. Together, the two companies will develop operational plans for electric air taxi networks at selected California airports. Thus, you might see Archer Aviation's flying taxis picking up departing Southwest passengers in a few years. Also, you might witness people using Archer Aviation's air taxis to get to the airport in order to catch a Southwest flight. Granted, there are regulatory hurdles to consider, and none of this will happen tomorrow or next week. But again, forward-looking investors think about the future instead of obsessing over the present. Robotaxis are a hot topic now, but what mode of transportation will dominate the headlines of the future? Before you know it, Archer Aviation's flying taxis could be top of mind in the investing community. Archer Aviation, are you prepared for liftoff? It's fine if financial traders want to fixate on robotaxis. This just allows big-picture thinkers to grab some Archer Aviation shares while they're still cheap. After all, Stellantis and Southwest Airlines believe in Archer Aviation, so why shouldn't you? If you're in the market for a secret pick that won't be a secret forever, buy Archer Aviation stock today. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.